With thousands of guns and other thousands of choices, it's obvious that you might be a little confused about which gun you should choose. Don't worry, because we're here to pull you out of that misery. Here's a list of the top 12 guns that only idiots carry. Don't forget to take notes, as it might save you from making a bad choice. The Dardick 1500 is a revolver that was made in the 1950s and the 1960s. It was pretty unique in the way that it was designed. It used a triangular-shaped cartridge instead of traditional round cartridges. These cartridges were stored in a circular magazine that was then inserted into the grip of the revolver. However, despite its innovative design, the Dardick 1500 was a massive failure commercially. The triangular cartridges, although they seemed fun, were proprietary and difficult to find. They were also prone to jamming, which decreased the reliability of the firearm. The reloading process was also considered difficult and time-consuming compared to traditional revolvers. The Clerke First is a revolver that was produced by Clerke Manufacturing that was designed as an affordable option for target shooting and small game hunting. This gun is chambered in .22 long rifle. This entire gun was made from stamped and molded steel components, which greatly helped to lower the cost and make the gun lightweight. But despite its affordability, this gun was not a hit amongst weapons enthusiasts. The Clerke First was known for its tendency to jam, and this decreased its reliability as a firearm. Many users reported that it was difficult to shoot accurately. The stamped and molded steel components used to make this gun were not as durable as machined steel components that were used to manufacture the other guns in the market. This gun also lacked safety features, which made it less suitable for use by inexperienced shooters. We all know that Beretta has built many successful handguns for several decades. One of their best guns is the Beretta Model 1915. However, the company decided to modernize this version and created the Model 1923, which was a grave mistake because of a key design flaw. The Model 23 featured an external ring hammer and, more importantly, was chambered in 9mm Glisenti. However, the 9mm Parabellum round was fast becoming the dominant pistol around Europe. Also, the 9mm Glisenti was considerably less powerful. The 9mm Parabellum round could be inserted into a Model 1923, but could lead to disastrous consequences. So, because of how unpopular this gun was, the Model 1923 was discontinued after 2 years, since it was introduced. The subsequent Beretta pistols chambered in 9mm Parabellum. Type 68 handgun. The Type 68 handgun was made in North Korea, and it was based on the Tokarev TT-33 handgun design. The Tokarev is a USSR knockoff of the 1911 handgun. It utilized a similar design and was designed for mass production. Although the Type 68 wasn't a strict copy of the TT-33, it would have been better for the gun if it were. The manufacturers had constructed this gun to be shorter and bulkier than any other variants of the Tokarev guns. However, that was a massive mistake. This alteration to the original Tokarev design had the unfortunate downside of driving up recoil and thus driving down accuracy. These are things that you don't want on a gun, and I shouldn't have to tell you that. So it's no wonder that this gun made our list today. Bad. The Deer gun was a single-shot disposable pistol that was a way to cheaply arm South Vietnamese intelligence agents operating in a hostile territory. This gun was an aluminum pistol grip fitted with a barrel and a removable plastic safety that, once removed, doubled as a front sight. When it was initially distributed, it came in a box along with 3 rounds of unmarked 9mm Parabellum ammunition. But it turned out that the rate of fire was extremely slow, and the 9mm round could not guarantee to incapacitate the target. So, as the war grew more violent and involved more heavily armed soldiers on both sides, the use of Deer guns became less practical. The Rohm RG-10 is a revolver that was initially marketed as a low-cost, entry-level gun. It was very popular amongst budget-conscious shooters and beginners. The RG-10 was made from stamped and welded steel. This helped to lower the cost, but although this gun is known for its simplicity and affordability, it has very fatal flaws. The materials used for this gun's construction were not durable. The action was also considered to be less smooth and less precise than other revolvers on the market. In addition to that, the RG-10 was often considered to be less reliable than other revolvers in its class. However, despite its limitations, the Rohm RG-10 was a popular choice for beginner shooters and those looking for a low-cost option for small game hunting. The Intratec Tec-9 is a semi-automatic pistol that was designed as an inexpensive and easily modifiable handgun. It was marketed to civilian consumers as well as law enforcement. This gun was made from stamped and molded polymer and steel components that contributed to the low cost and lightweight design. Although Tec-9 was known for its large capacity magazine and its ability to accept modifications such as aftermarket magazines, suppressors, and extended barrels, it had a long reputation for being a low-quality, terrible firearm. There were criticisms about its accuracy and reliability. This gun was often considered to be a spray-and-pray type of firearm with a tendency to be inaccurate and difficult to control. But this gun has gained notoriety for its use in several high-profile crimes, including mass shootings. This led to increased scrutiny from lawmakers and regulators, and the Tec-9 was eventually banned in several jurisdictions in the United States. The Tec-22 is a semi-automatic pistol that was introduced in the same company that, well, produced the Tec-9. Go figure. The Tec-22 was chambered in .22 long rifle and was designed to be a low-cost alternative to other semi-automatic pistols. This gun was molded out of polymer and steel components, which made it less durable. It's also considered to be less smooth and less precise than other semi-automatic pistols. Additionally, the Tec-22 was prone to jamming, which decreased its reliability. The gun had an overall poor design, and many users even reported that the gun was uncomfortable to hold and use. The grip was too small for most users. The FP-45 Liberator is a single-shot pistol that was introduced in the United States during World War II. It was mainly given to the resistance fighters behind enemy lines. This gun was designed to be inexpensive, simple to use, and manufacture. It was chambered in .45 ACP, and it was made from stamped and welded steel components, which helped produce as many units as possible in a short amount of time. It had quite a unique appearance with a simple design and a single-shot capacity. The pistol was designed to be used at close range. However, despite the simple design, this gun had a fair share of flaws. The gun was considered to be rough and less precise than other firearms. Its accuracy was less than satisfactory. Additionally, the FP-45 was not reliable and it jammed frequently. The Lorcin L9 is a compact semi-automatic pistol that was designed as an inexpensive option for concealed carry and self-defense. It was chambered in a 9mm Luger. The construction of this gun was from stamped and molded polymer steel components, which led to the reputation of the gun being low quality. Many gun enthusiasts critiqued the Lorcin L9 for being unreliable, inaccurate, and overall inferior. It often had the tendency to jam. Despite its notorious reputation, the Lorcin L9 remained popular amongst budget-conscious shooters who were looking for an affordable option for concealed carry and self-defense. It was also popular amongst those who just wanted a low-cost firearm for target shooting and plinking. The Bryco 380 is a concealed carry and self-defense gun that was chambered in .380 ACP. However, several shooters had issues with the reliability and the durability of the gun, as it had a history of jams and misfires. There were also reports of accidental discharges, which has led to some question about the gun's safety. The low accuracy of this gun makes it less suitable for target shooting and self-defense, so it makes sense that this gun has a negative reputation amongst several shooters for being poorly made and unsafe. So it makes sense that the company that manufactured the Bryco 380, Bryco Arms, has been involved in several lawsuits related to the design and production of their guns. The USFA ZIP 22 is a .22 caliber rimfire semi-automatic pistol. It's exclusively designed for plinking and small game hunting. This gun has a 10-round magazine and a blowback-operated action. The overall design is simple and reliable, which makes it easy to maintain and clean. The pistol also has adjustable rear sights that allow the shooter to fine-tune their aim. The grip of the ZIP 22 is made out of a durable polymer material, and it is ergonomic. Although it might seem like the gun is affordable, reliable, and easy to use, it has a grave fault which made it very, very unpopular. The USFA, the USFA ZIP 22, is not suitable for more advanced shooting applications or self-defense situations due to its small caliber and limited firepower. Do you know what only an idiot will do? Not subscribe to our channel. Gotcha, you're dumb if you don't. Woo, ooga booga. With the mere click of a red button you see on the screen, you're guaranteed more intelligence and a larger pew, like a church pew for which to praise at. Yeah. But if you subscribe, then we'll prevent you from making mistakes like investing in bad guns. So that's a good reason. Also, go check out our video, Top 8 Most Deadly Self-Defense Backup Guns, to find out which guns are a must-have.